All right. Might as well talk about it. U.S. markets are closed. What do we have for the weekend? We have crypto 24/7. And we don't buy crypto on Friday. I don't care if it's right. It's not recommended. We want to develop self-discipline within our trading. How do you develop self-discipline? 98% of individuals who come to the game of trading lose because they go to the rocket science first instead of understanding that it's a numbers game. You have to learn the numbers first. What numbers? Everything has a price. We're not going to go into everything. We're just going to talk about Bitcoin today. Do you have $100,000 to buy Bitcoin? Oh, it's not $100,000. It's $90,000. Okay, well, do you have $90,000 to buy one Bitcoin? I don't. And even if I did, I wouldn't buy Bitcoin. That's developing discipline right there. Why do we even pay attention to Bitcoin? Because that's the thing everybody heard about first. Bitcoin. It is a temperature checking tool. The price of it. It's the most volatile. So we use the daily chart for the most part when we do our analysis. And we get to go back and look through the structure. We see the highs, the lows, the ebbs, and the flows. What they don't have is the basic scale of 100. It was handed to me by God. No, there's no cloud. There's nothing. It's just the truth. It's the truth that sets us free. We hear all these sayings, right? Buy low, sell high. We heard the saying. 60-40, we heard the saying. 80-20, we heard the sayings. These numbers come from God. We have Fibonacci retracement tool. When you pull back by 50%, 62.8, 71 point, or 62 point, you guys know it. I don't really use them anymore because you don't need the fib to know that it came back 50%. What's 50% of 100K? 50K. I don't need the fib to tell me that. What's 70% off of 100K? 30K. I don't need the fib to tell me that. I just need the price. Without the price, you have nothing. Talking about Bitcoin, the temperature checking tool, because when Bitcoin does it, most everything else is going to do what Bitcoin did. So I don't need to look at all the rest of the altcoins and crypto. I don't have to look at nothing but Bitcoin. We're down. The rest of the markets are going crazy to the upside. Santa Claus rally, all of that sounds good, right? And then the redhead stepchild, crypto. The future of finance is cryptocurrency, digital currency, and it's getting the redhead stepchild treatment. But it don't matter. When you do it correctly, it doesn't matter what happens. Because you're supposed to buy low at a discount, sell high at a premium, and stay out the middle. So we're at a low right now, a low, hovering roughly around 90K. We get above 90K, below 90K, above 90K, below 90K. Why is it 90K? Nobody really knows why it's 90K. They don't know that 90K is a discounted rate. Most people don't know this. So we look through the price, through the structure, right, the daily, and we go back to last year. We see the high was in January and the low was in April. Now, Bitcoin is supposed to be the gold 2.0, right? No, we discussed this, right? We know what gold 2.0 is. It's Pax Gold, digital gold, Bitcoin is not digital gold, because if it was digital gold, it would be a safe haven asset and it would be pushing up just like silver and gold is pushing up today. But it's not, right? Because it's not a safe haven asset. So let's call a spade a spade. We got to call it what it is. It's crypto, the one of the four, if not the forefather, and then Ethereum is the leader of the altcoins. But we're not talking about Ethereum. We're talking about the price of Bitcoin and how it respects the basic scale of 100. What if we do drop down a level? We have 100 as the point of interest, and then we have 75K as the point of interest. At 100K, the premium's 110. 100K is the point of interest, and 90K is the discount of 100. If we get down to 75K, then 85K is the premium, 75K is the point of interest, and 65K is the discounted rate of 75K. I don't care what it does, as long as it respects the scale. You shouldn't care about what it does, as long as it respects the scale. We need some leadership around here. So that's what I'm going to give you, some leadership. How do we navigate our ships? Through the basic scale of 100. Okay. Who wants to look at the chart all day, every day? I like looking at it because I just like what I see. I like looking at price structure. But I don't have to, because I have alerts. People have no idea how important alerts are. When I first came to the game, I didn't have alerts. I just had charts. Look at that. How many people? 98% of people that are getting into this have nobody told them anything about an alert. They told them about support and resistance, the volume, the volatility, the candlestick patterns, the everything except for the price and alerts. Oh, you bought such and such. Oh, what price did you buy it at? Oh, let me open up my account so I can go see the numbers. Let me go see where I got in. You don't know where you got in on your price. You don't know where you got in. You have no clue of where you got in at. And then you start rattling these numbers off. You can't just say, oh, I got in about 90K on Bitcoin. Oh, I got in at $1.50 on XRP. I got in at 167,997,251.66. That's why you can't remember the numbers, because you're doing too much with the numbers. You got to round it. You need the basic scale of 100 to help you with that. And you need alerts. Again, if you start putting your alerts where the price is supposed to be, then it will tell you when. So we don't have to go into a long strung out message today about that, because you're not supposed to be buying crypto on Friday. That's why, for one. So it gives you time to listen to a message like this so you can apply some proper techniques and prepare yourself for next week, right? We got to tell you what you're supposed to really be doing in this game so that you can use it to your fullest advantage and reach your fullest potential. In 90 days or less, we can get you right. You just have to want to know, want to listen, and want to apply the techniques. You would think more people would be promoting this type of information, but they don't. They teach you baby pips because they want to string you along and have you paying monthly fees for their services, right? I could charge for my service, but I want you to get to the bag. Use your money to get to where you need to go. And once you understand it, pay it forward. Give the information. Give it. If it was given to you, you should give it. Stop trying to prey on people for their capital. That's the lazy route. Very predatory stuff. And people, they have no self-discipline. They as soon as they figure something out, they think they got to sell it. You got to learn how to pull money from where money comes from. And once you understand that that's what we're supposed to do, pull it from where it comes from. You don't have to pull it from the person to your left and from the person to your right. Now, if what you're teaching is worth something, right? We always say, oh, yeah, it's worth this, it's worth that. Some people are $10,000 for the program. Are you kidding me? What I teach is $10,000 worth, but I'm not charging $10,000. You got to do the math. Hey.